Alright, I can't leave on a loss. One more game and then I'll be done. Come on. There we go. Alright, so that was a rough loss. So if I win, I'm back into silver 3. Okay. If I lose, I'm even further away from it. It's weird when you lose. I guess it makes sense, right? We want it to be a penalty. Like silver's already an early point. Okay. We have our 1-drop. We keep. What's interesting is our 1-drop actually has a low chance right now. Well, 3 of the cards that can trigger are here. We have 16 targets out of 45. So 3 are gone. I'm already liking my new sleeves. Ooh, I go second, and I'm playing against beerus. Okay, so this is the deck that beat the crap out of me. We learned a little bit last game. So the important thing is I need to focus on trying to not just lose and make mistakes. Okay, he just draws. He didn't play this card last time. So this currently is what I'm being told is the most popular and most powerful deck out of the game. So I don't know if that's true or not, but so far it seems to be true. The reason why is every card in the deck basically makes it so you can kill your opponent's stuff. So you never have to worry about your opponent's board state. And if you never have to worry about your opponent's board state, you're more likely to win. And I like that. So, all right. See if we can do a quick game. We, of course, take the crit. Him playing hit here would be our favorite thing, of course, to have happen. There we go. Because hit's going to give us a card in our hand. And then what we already learned is we're going to play hard. We're not going to be able to kill his hit, which is unfortunate. But that's okay, because we're not in that crazy of a rush right now. We do want to put 10Ks into our hand, but we don't want to sacrifice our hand yet. So normally I'd want to keep that 10K. So what we learned was we don't attack. We want to combo this card. And he'll, of course, use the Roshi. That's fine. We don't mind that. And the idea here is we want our opponent to blow his resources to awaken. Because I'm not attacking him, he's not drawing additional cards. And so once I get critical, then I want to attack with crit. And just kind of like keep him from having a lot of cards in his hand. Now this turn, if he lets us, we'll actually we'll take the damage. We lose a Brawly 8-drop. That's fine. We already have one. Currently, we don't have anything really great in our drop. All right, cool. This is great for us. This means we're going to get to awaken this turn. Well, it might be next turn. Boom. All right, so this is interesting because we don't have what we want. So he can awaken. All right, I can awaken. This is interesting. So I don't have what I want. So if I don't have what I want to do is look for what I want. And I didn't get it. But what I can do, which I like to do here, is just combo this card. So we're not going to ramp again. That's okay. Playing this card might have been better because that's 2 cards deep, but... So now, what's can he do? He can kill one of my battle cards, and when he awakens, he kills another one. So what can we do here? So these cards aren't going to do me a lot of good. There's not really a point because I have super combos. So we should just keep drawing cards from our deck to see everything we can. Now, what's nice is I'm obviously going to awaken. But right now, what I'm doing is showing that I may not. He's not falling for it, though. He's like, I'm not done. Which is smart on his part. I'm going to be going to 3. And there's not much I can do about what's happening here. Okay, he's playing the Goku, who, if he attacks one of my battle cards, we expected this to happen. And so now he swings with his 2-drop. We'll just awaken here, which is fine. So this was worked out pretty well. So we go ahead and we flip. Nice, that was a good hit. I think that was my extra. That was my extra. That was like a dream result. Okay. Yep, it was my extra. Okay. So now I'm at 25, so I need 10k more. We'll just combo this. Oop, not that. This. We'll out of it. Now, what's nice is I'm going to be able to advance my board state on my turn, and more importantly, I'm going to maintain some pretty good hand advantage, which is pretty good because he's going to lose some of his here. Sadly, I might have to blow. Okay, so he did a 5k. I'm debating which do I want for my turn. This is the energy I'm about to spend. I think I combo. Yeah, I think that's still the right play. I think taking that may not have been a wrong play. You could make an argument of how it could be really good for me. Just to take the damage. See how big he goes here. I'm assuming he's just going to go... This is weird. So he went to 30. So we need a 10k. So that worked out. That was just lucky on our part. You want to have exactly what your opponent's comboing with. Okay, so we're going to 6. Of course, we get a Turles. I'm going to play the Turles. Now this is where we get into a weird problem. So he doesn't have a lot of cards in his hand. So, but my plan next turn is to play. Yeah, I can't afford to lose that. And then, so this makes this go down, but he gets to take a life. Yeah, this card's going to die anyway, so he's going to basically get me a damage. I should have swung into his leader probably with this one, because then it would have been more than one card, but it's fine. He blew a 10k, so that's worth it. So this turn we are going to take some damage. I just don't know how much damage we're going to take. This obviously becomes a 20k. So this card is massively weaker. He'll probably attack this first with his leader, or he can just ignore it. Okay, so and this card KOs an opponent. Okay, we'll say okay. So now I'm at 2, which is where I want to be. Okay. He is trying to do some big attacks. Now I should be able to stabilize on this next one. So that's nice. So I'm at, I would assume he's going to go up a little bit bigger. So he's at 45k. So at 45, right? 45. I think this is where I want to use this card. Yeah, I'm at 50. Just a good spot to be. And I'm hoping I get like an extra or something that's just bad next. Um, because I just want to wipe his board. I don't need to kill him next turn. Which feels weird. But this would be how I stay alive. Is I gotta play a Brawly and then keep a Brawly in play, which is not gonna be easy to do. This goes down. So this is an interesting conversation to have. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. So if I get rid of this card, then when I attack, he has to blow the last two cards in his hand. Skill. I always want to get rid of 5-drops or bigger. Nice. Okay, that's actually very relevant for my kill turn. So before I do anything else, I'm going to attack his big card. I want to see what he does here. Because if possible, I prefer not to use an attack on his leader. Because I need to kill him in one turn. I need to go from 4 to 0. Now, if he protects this card, that would be better for me. I don't think I want this card to die. But it does give him a target. So -10, -20. Nah, I think we just chill. Now, what he might do here is protect his card just to do it. Nope, he doesn't. He's like, you know what, dude? You can have it. We're going to go to the next turn. So we're still not in a position to win. I think that's important to point out is that although I'm not in a bad position per se, I'm not what I call a very strong position yet. What does this guy do? Oh, he would get to kill. He's just a big body critical. Okay. So he's at 45k. So if I combo this, that's 45. So I need to go up by 5k. So I would combo this. Because I want Android 18 for my next turn. She would be the only way I can easily win this game. All right. So this is what's going to be interesting is now I have to decide if I want to charge, which I think I do. The question is, what do I charge? I currently am getting rid of a super combo, which feels wrong. I'm first going to play this. Hopefully draw something. I did draw something. I got a gigantic meteor, which is always good. I don't know if it's good in this situation, but it's not bad. I'm going to use my skill. Okay. But I hope for like another. All right, that's not helpful. So now what we want to do is just say attack leader. Now this is where I got to see is if he takes it or not. Okay, he chose to get out of this attack. This is very relevant because now I have to decide if I still want to kill him. And I don't know if I do. I think I do. And I think I do because I have enough resources that I can kill him. And this will tell me right now, because if he discards the last card in his hand, then we go another turn. Like, we're not worried about dying at that point. We would literally just... So he chose not to. So here, we want to play this card. Confirm. So I'm going to play this. Grab a beerus. I'm gonna attack here. This is just gonna go to 25k because I don't think I can win yet. I think I have to wait one more turn. And then by doing this, what I can do is attack this battle card. And then next turn, my goal will be to drop another Brawly. You could make an argument that it might have been worth attacking with this Brawly, but as you can tell from my demeanor, I'm a little nervous. He's playing very well. He's playing very tight. Okay, he's focusing on removal, but he doesn't. Okay, he is attacking something that doesn't matter. So we're going to purposely keep this card around because it is still a body that is relevant. So we're going to... now, the reason why we're using this card is, um, even though it's like a waste, I want to see what other stuff he has in his hands. But next turn, if I play a second Brawly, this game should be over, right? Well, I can't play a gigantic meteor times 2. Ooh, okay, he's got nothing good. This is great. Oop, I spoke it too soon. So he gets to kill one of my battle cards. Super annoying. Is this the double striker? Yeah, so in theory he could go for game. I probably would choose to go for game, but like I have so many cards in my hand, obviously he can't win. Um, this is a weird situation for him because if I, yeah, it's an extra 5k, but obviously he can get out of it. So we just skill, and that is game. So the reason why this is game is there's no cards left in the game that can save him because he'll have no cards left and he'll concede at this point. Yeah, there is. So because my 18 will guarantee put him to 2, then my leader will probably put him to 1. I have 2 Brawly swings that already would kill him, but the fact I have another Brawly, that was cool. So now when I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I made a misplay or not in that game. I think I could have done a different, better charge at one point. But that was intense. So, but I wanted to leave today on a win, so we'll do it. And I wanted to learn how to play the beerus deck now that it's becoming popular. So as you can see, if you are playing beerus, it's a good counter to Brawly, and I'll have to think of like cards that the deck can deal with. But currently, I don't think there is anything like everything you do is in counter to what I do. So I think it's just a good counter to green. Nice job, whoever created it.